Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, let's get it, let's go.
Ever just woke up in the morning and said, I really want something, so I'm going to drive for it? Well, this morning I'm going to Buc-ee's to get me a nice, delicious barbecue sandwich. You can't argue with me. Buc-ee's has the best barbecue sandwich. There's hands down the best. Yeah, it's a convenience store, but it's also a side attraction. And who doesn't love Buc-ee's? It's 11:15 in the morning. I slept in a little bit last night, or this morning. Yesterday I worked a nice 84 hours for the past Saturday, Sunday, Monday for 24 hours, and then I worked until about 5 yesterday. Being able to sleep in a little bit was nice. Don't really have any plans. It's been raining in Georgia for the past 3 weeks. Past 3 weeks it has been raining right here in southeast Georgia. Granted, we needed it, right? The direction I'm heading is down by the Brantley fires. What was the Brantley fire? Rained for the past 3 weeks, so I have not been able to come out on my 2023 Road Glide. So, this is Carmen. She is a 2023 Road Glide. I bought her new in 2023 with 6 miles on her. Pretty fun ride. It's my first Harley, so there's a lot of stuff that I had to learn with her. You know, the maintenance schedule is different in comparison to a Japanese bike, which is what I came from. I traded in a 1998 Honda Goldwing that I purchased from my grandfather. And yeah, it's a grandpa bike, whatever, but at the end of the day, my grandfather and my grandmother both rode that bike pretty much all over the United States. And you know, at the end of the day, it was a great bike for me to ride on. But the age was starting to show. She was starting to give me a little bit of problems, so I decided to go and purchase this beautiful bike. Currently, now I said that I bought it with 6 miles on it. Currently, right now, she has 24,000 miles. So, I have definitely been riding a lot more than what y'all have seen. Me and my girl, we've taken it up to West Virginia and came all the way back down Blue Ridge Parkway. We have gone all the way down to St. Augustine on her. Other than that, we really haven't been to a whole lot of places outside of a handful of states. Obviously, my plan, now that my schedule has changed to me only working 2 days and off for 4 days, I'm able to take a little bit more time off to go and do activities. You know, ride my bike, explore, enjoy what the world has to offer. Someone lost a shovel. How are they ever going to dig their holes? We will never know. You know, the department that I work for now is not the department that I started out in when I moved over here. Moved over here with a couple friends, and you know, one of them is still here, the other one has moved up to Tennessee, so both of them, one of them used to ride motorcycles, the other one still rides motorcycles. As a matter of fact, he came down right before all the rain started 3 weeks ago. He came down and we got some videos, and me and him, we went riding He stayed down here for a day and a half, and then he went back home to be with his family and stuff. So right up here, I'll kind of pan around a little bit so that way you're able to see it. But right up here on both sides of the road is where the Brantley fire was. I believe it burnt like 32,000 acres or so in there. I did not get to participate in the firefighting operations of it, but you can see the breaks that were cut along the way, and a lot of it is pretty well back to being green again, but you can see a little bit of the dead vines all around. But with the amount of rain that we have gotten, it a lot of it's grown back up. But they've also came in and started cutting down a lot of the trees, and we'll see here in just a second a clearing, but you can see a lot of the burnt trees and stuff right here to my right, but a lot of it's growing back up. It's green again. But all this land right here to the left was burnt trees, and they cut it down to harvest what they could. Bye. But right here to my right, still, you can see where it burned up pretty good. Hopefully Buc-ee's isn't busy. Typically they are pretty busy. What's today? Today is Wednesday, so they may not be too terribly busy. Usually around lunchtime on Wednesdays they're not busy. But living in Brunswick, used to come to Buc-ee's all the time whenever it opened, and I enjoy it. The food's good, drinks are good. You know, I enjoy Buc-ee's. Not big on the whole shopping part of it, because obviously at a Buc-ee's you can furnish your whole entire house, but you know, I'm not about that. Putting new homes there. All this used to be trees back when I lived here. It was all trees. Yeah, they're pretty busy. It's not the biggest Buc-ee's, but in comparison to the one in Macon, it is definitely a lot larger. Let's see if we can find us a spot at a gas pump. Get us some gas. Go in here and get us a sandwich and some drinks. Freshly acquired Buc-ee's root beer, frozen Dr. Pepper, sandwiches. We're going to see if we can navigate this without losing anything. We're going to see. We're gonna see if we can do it, because to get out of here you gotta navigate around all these crazy drivers, and instead of going out the way we came in, we have to go out the back of the store, which I think is kind of dumb, but whatever. Can't guarantee this ain't gonna work, but well, at least we got the second gear. Ha! Oh yeah, we gonna make this work. Had to buy a Buc-ee's cup to put the drink in, or the frozen Dr. Pepper in, because obviously by the time I make it up to her work, it will be not frozen anymore. Woo! The lid. What I will say is, in comparison to the Honda that I had, the Honda Goldwing that I had, this bike is a lot more forgiving for shifting gears without the clutch. As long as you do it, I say right, there is no right way of doing a upshift without using the clutch, because I imagine it's probably not good on the transmission. But you know, whenever you don't have a free hand, you kind of have no choice. And at the end of the day, obviously, I'm going to yeet this cup right on onto the side of the road if, you know, somebody pulls out in front of me, or I need to make a quick stop or something like that. Then obviously I would yeet this cup onto the side of the road. What grade of fuel do you run in your Harley Davidson? I hear mixed reviews about it. When I first bought the bike, I ran 87 in it. She ran. She didn't really have the get up and go that everybody would say that she would have, but bug, haha, gotcha. But you know, I've been running 93 in her. She runs. My biggest thing is gas is getting so expensive now, even for like a motorcycle. You know, if I'm going to the gas pump and I'm spending over $20 in gas, I enjoy riding. You know, if I spend $20 in gas and go 200 miles, that's $10 for every 100 miles that I'm going. So what I did while I was over here at the good old Bussies, I put 89 in, right? So mid-grade. Right now, according to my range on the bike, I'm sitting at 294 miles to empty. I imagine it'll probably go up because typically if I keep it between 55, 60, 65 mile an hour, she gets relatively good gas mileage. I'm curious, what does everybody else run in their Harleys? And it's a debate. Some people say that it's fine to run 87 in them. Some people say it's not fine. I'm just curious, what kind of performance do you get out of your bike when you run 87 in them? I mean, at the end of the day, would I run 87 in this one? I mean, maybe, depending on what the gas prices are. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to spend $20, $30, $40 in gas to put in my bike when it already cost me $100 to fill my truck up. Ain't going to happen. Wow. Well, you fell down. I don't really like the stick that the camera's on. The clamps are fine. It's the stick that doesn't... when you lock the stick in, it's either too hard to unlock it back, or it's so loose that you just fall down. I didn't put my earplugs back in because I wanted to how Carmen would sound without them, her being decatted. And she's not louder than what she was, but she also wasn't very quiet before either. So she lets you know that she is in your presence. The plus side that I've noticed too about wearing those earplugs, and I'm gonna put them in whenever I start to take the long way back home. The one thing that I've noticed about wearing the earplugs in comparison to not wearing them right now is the helmet noise is absurd. Never really realized how loud my helmet was until I wore the earplugs, and then now that I don't have the earplugs in now, it's very loud. And obviously talking to the microphone with the earplugs in comparison to not having them in sounds different. because I actually hear my normal voice where with the or with the earplugs in, I hear my head voice. But for now, I'm gonna ride up here to drop her lunch off and her icy, and yeah, I'll pick you back up whenever I get done. Welcome to Brunswick. I'm just going to pull over here and fix the camera. Found a little shade spot. Yeah. All right. Got y'all locked down now. Hopefully. Twist good and taut. Good and taut. Hopefully, y'all won't break loose again. Now, let's get out of here. Head on up to the old worky place. Give her old frosty. Bum 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 bum. I think that I'm going to take a trip to the island, because I haven't been to the island in over a year and a half, 2 years. What do you mean there's no fob? The fob's right here. Whatever. Oh hell. Girl's co-workers texted me, "Oh, you didn't bring me no Buc-ee's." No! No! No, I did not bring you Buc-ee's. I'm poor! And to be 1000% honest with you, I forgot, and I didn't know that they were working today. But even then, no Buc-ee's for you. I'll be 1000% honest with you. I'm not a fan of cup holders on bikes. And the biggest thing is I don't mind like having bottles of water and stuff, but my biggest issue that I have with cup holders is they don't fit anything. Now, granted, I shouldn't be driving with an extra large Buc-ee's cup on my bike, but at the end of the day, I'm doing whatever I want. It's my bike, which I'm also thinking about just taking it off anyway. Oh, I'm so happy that it's sunshiny and blue skies. 'Cause at the end of the day, I love riding my bike. I love it. Let me put this down here because the wind is already feeling not great coming across this causeway. Welcome to St. Simon's there, old guys. I don't come here very often, so when I do, I try to make a little trip out of it. We go Buc-ee's, and still got to go home and wash my dogs. That was definitely on my to-do list for today. Right out there to the right of me, where that ship is where the Golden Ray flipped over back in 2019. Decided it wanted to go belly up. The worst part about wearing these earplugs is my ears have to pop, and wearing them definitely does not want to pop. They got little, tiny little boats out there. Neat. Bouncy, bouncy. The wind is terrible. Being that it's a weekday, I shouldn't have any problems finding a parking spot down at the pier. Hopefully. Crossing my fingers. And I really think that when I get ready to leave the pier, I'm definitely going to throw this cup away. After I get done drinking it. Oh, I forgot, it's summer break. Ah! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. People don't know how to use roundabouts. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go. Sometimes I don't know how I was able to drive a ladder truck around these roundabouts, but I sure enough did it. And this guy, all the way on the other side of the road. What the fuck? What are you doing? Yeah, I'm definitely going to slow down because what? There you go, running off the road again. Just saying, didn't get anywhere fast. Nowhere faster than anybody else. I really forgot that it's summer break, so I may not be able to find a parking spot. Or if I do find a parking spot, I'm going to have to walk very far. Because sadly, St. Simons does not have a motorcycle parking. Ooh, I might be able to swing it. Backy, backy. Because my question is this a motorcycle parking? Or is it just an open spot? Because I don't see any no parking or anything like that right here. So I'm gonna assume that we're good to go. We'll find out. The cops come up here and try to tow my bike. Now, not getting no money out of me, kids, for your lemonade. Not getting no money. Basicale's full. Nope. Nope. I've got to go by Walmart on my way off of here, so we'll stop by Walmart. Do it with Dan used to live there too. Matter of fact, one of his videos, he used the car wash back there. He used to come to the island all the time. I'm gonna go get some tint, try to tint my visor because I'm not a fan of a clear visor. Like this drop down is okay, but the problem with the drop down is it doesn't block all the wind. I like riding with my visor down, especially for y'all to be able to hear me. And sometimes you gotta get away from the crazy ass people that can't drive. Better to be in front of them than it is to be beside them. Fucking scooting, baby. Off this island, it's great to come and visit. Every once in a while. Not fun any other time. Oh yeah, there's a big difference in between wearing the earplugs and not. Because up here on top of my helmet, the vent, it rattles real bad. And it would be super loud to the point that I'd have to close it. Now I can leave it open and be able to hear my thoughts a little bit. It's nice to still be able to hear the music though. It's a pain in the ass to get out of there. We're gonna do a little U-turny. Whoop. Got me some good old peach rings. Peach rings are the best on the road snack ever. I think I'm done with Brunswick for the day. Need to go home and take care of animals and stuff. I'm gonna go the short way home. I was gonna go the long way home, but I think I'm gonna go the short way home. Okay, back the fuck up. Back up. Fucking Christ, bro. Got you on fucking camera riding my ass. Bro, fuck. Motorcycle.